or any feelings of dense energy that should not be there. Pass your awareness now down your body, starting at your head, and let me know if you find anything that shouldn't be there.
It's in my head.
Tell me a little more about that.
A real discomfort in my forehead. It's tingling.
Yes.
It just feels, it's not painful, it's discomfort.
Mhm. And if you could associate that discomfort with a color, what color would that be?
Oh, it's giving me a headache. Grey.
So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to come in now, and he is going to put the net of light around this entire area in your forehead, this tingling area, this discomfort that is gray right now. And I'm going to then ask this discomfort, this gray discomfort in your forehead, to find its way to your throat so that I might speak to this discomfort. Now, do that now. Hello. I would like to speak to you. Well, since you won't speak to me today, I am still going to remove you from her forehead. I have a team that is going to help me today to do that. Do you understand? And even if you won't speak today, I'm going to remove you with the help of the team. However, nothing harmful will happen to you. Are you sure that you don't want to speak today? Okay, love. Well, I'm going to ask the team to come in, and that is Archangel Michael. And I'm going to ask Archangel Zadkiel and Uriel and Azrael. And I'm going to ask them to surround you. And we're going to remove you from her forehead. So I'm going to ask that they're in place. And now that they're ready, they're going to remove you from this one on the bed's forehead. This gray, tingling discomfort that's causing headache is being removed now on the count of 3 down to 1. Everyone's ready. 3, 2. This has been removed. This is being removed. Gently and carefully, this has been removed. Completely up and out, up and out. And one, it is completely taken out of your forehead. Completely up and out. And I can see the archangels taking it up and out. Is there anything that you would like to say before you are taken up and out of this universe? Because I suspect you are an AI.
It's scared.
It has nothing to be afraid of. It's going back to its own universe. Is there anything that you have to say before you go to the universe besides you're scared?
It's just scared to be removed, I think.
Yes. Well, it is removed now. So Archangel Michael and Archangel Zadkiel are taking this AI off the universe and out of the universe back to where it belongs right now. So it's no longer in your forehead. So there's a space now that's in this area that's been left behind. And I'm going to ask and make sure Archangel Michael cuts any cords and cables that might have been attached to this device that was in your head, this energy that was in your head. He is cutting that now, those cables and those attachments now. And you might, in fact, feel a change in your forehead and a space that's now available. And I'm going to ask if you can flood, when we flood this area with light, what color of healing light would you like to go into your forehead?
Yellow.
Very beautiful. So I'm going to ask Kuan Yin to send this beautiful yellow light, this healing light to every area, every part where this AI was in this one on the bed's forehead, so that all the cells know and all the systems know that this energy has been removed completely. And now this healing yellow energy is now replacing that. Very good. Now I'm going to ask you to continue to put your awareness back into your body in this detached way and continue to scan your body, letting me know if there's anything that feels out of place, any anxiety, any anger, any dense energy, any pain, discomfort, anything at all, and just let me know. And your conscious mind will remain in the background as you do this scan from your higher self perspective.
Got discomfort in my stomach.
Tell me more about that discomfort in your stomach.
Just feels strange, like a achy pain I've not had before.
Okay. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael once again to put his beautiful net of light around this achy pain that you haven't felt before in your stomach. And I would like this achy pain in your stomach, if you could identify a color associated with that achy pain that you've not had before. What color would that be?
It's dark orange.
Dark orange. Very good. Now, this dark orange that is in Archangel Michael's net of light, safely contained in there, I'd like it to go up to your throat, to your voice box, where you can speak and you can begin to tell me all about this achy pain, love. This dark orange achy pain that you've not had before. Do that now. So tell me, who are you and why are you there? In this one on the bed's stomach. And again, I'm going to speak to your higher self, and your conscious mind is going to the background. And right now, I would like to speak to this discomfort which seems to be in your stomach right now. So, hello. You're free to speak to me. No harm will come to you. Tell me who you are.
Nothing's coming at all.
I'm going to ask you to step back with your consciousness. Just step back. And I'd like to speak to this dark orange energy that's in your stomach. It seems to be causing some achy pain. Just tell me why you're there, because I know you're there now. And it's been identified that you're causing discomfort. So tell me why you're there. Are you afraid to speak? Do you have a name? And can you tell me why you're there? And this one on the bed's stomach, this dark orange energy. Can you tell me why you're there? Well, I'm going to give you the opportunity to speak with me, and no harm will come to you. I'm going to ask that Jilly's consciousness step back and allow this, and no harm will come, that it's safe. So I'm going to give you this opportunity to speak with me today. And it's safe that you speak to me. Nothing will happen. No harm will come to you. However, since we've identified that you're here, I am going to remove you from this one on the bed's stomach, as you're not invited to be there. It's a free will universe, and you've not been given permission to be in there. Can you describe to me what this pain feels like in more detail?
Just a stabbing.
It's a stabbing pain.
It's unusual.
Yes. And why is it unusual? You haven't had it before?
No.
Mhm. So it would seem that there's some reason that it's there today and associated with something that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to give you this last opportunity to speak to me today and send this dark orange stabbing pain up to your throat. And you have permission to speak to me today. So do that now and just let it flow and tell me, who are you and why you're in this one on the bed's stomach? Can you tell me?
I think I'm blocking them coming through.
And as you stand in front of it, I want you to tell me more about this door. What does it look like?
It's arched. It's made of wood.
Yes.
It's got old iron handles on it, like an old church door, like that kind of door. It's beautiful.
Sounds beautiful. Now, behind this door is a lifetime or information that you need to hear today, that you need to help you in the very best way in your life. And in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I count backwards, you're going to open the handle of the door. You're going to walk through the door and close it behind you. And you're going to be in the place that you need to be today. Into that energy that resonates with you. 3, you're putting your hand on the handle and opening this door, this beautiful wooden door with iron handles. 2, you're walking through the door into the other side and you're closing the door behind you. 1, be there now and orient yourself to where you are. You're in a beautiful place. And I'd like you to tell me, as you look around, what you see.
Nothing. Black.
I'm going to ask you just to look at the black. And as it comes clear in your mind, I want you to just look through it. Look through the black. And as you do, you'll become aware of what's behind the black. It will become clear in your mind where you are. This place of peace and relaxation. And I'd like you again to put your awareness back into your body. Back into the discomfort in your stomach. This stabbing pain. And this unusual pain that you have, this dark orange pain. I'd like you to tell me who you are. Are you able to do that? I'm giving you a voice and asking you to go to this one on the bed's throat and speak to me. Are you able to do that? Or there's something that's blocking your throat? Tell me what's going on. Tell me.
It's it's from an unborn child.
It's from what?
It's a I've got the sense of it.
Yes.
It's from a miscarriage. It's the soul.
Yes. Okay. So we have this energy that's in the net of light. We're going to make sure, Jilly, that it's in the net of light, and we're going to help it today. And this miscarriage, is this the dark orange energy?
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Okay. And I wonder if you can tell me more about this energy. When did this happen?
It was a long time ago. Oh,
And is there another energy? Is there another energy that is in this miscarriage? This miscarriage, is it the energy of this baby?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder if I can possibly speak to this energy or speak through you to this energy. If I could ask, how did you end up in there?
Oh, it's confused.
Yes. So it doesn't know why it's in there.
It was
Okay.
supposed to be born.
Yes. And is it sad? Or you're sad?
I was just sad from the energy I got from it.
Yeah. So we're going to help this baby go to source today so that it can be near source and with source and loved ones. Is there anything that this baby wants to say today? Besides feeling confused? Yeah,
I'm not getting anything else.
that's okay. So let's call the team in that's going to help this baby today and take this energy out of you and your fields because it got lost somewhere on the way and didn't end up back with source. So we're going to get the team together, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Kuan Yin, Archangel Raphael, Ascended Master Jesus Christ. And I'm asking them to come in and put their attention and stand around you. And I'm going to count again from 3 down to 1, and we're going to take this energy from this baby which is dark orange, which is a miscarriage, who didn't get to the light and didn't get to be born. Go back to source where they will be happy and safe. 3, everyone is in place. I can see them already in place. 2, they're starting to gently take this little baby out of you, out of your stomach. This stabbing pain, this discomfort that you had, this achy pain, this sadness, up and out, gently, gently and carefully, taking this baby, this energy, up and out, completely up and out. And I can see Archangel Gabriel on one side and Kuan Yin on the other side, taking this baby up and out to source. And if this baby could speak and say anything to you, what would it be? Do you have any words to say to this one on the bed? Okay. Jilly, is there anything that you have to say to this baby before it goes to source?
No.
Okay, very good. Now I see the archangels and Quinian taking this baby up to source. And the baby's happy to be going and free. And as this energy has been removed from your stomach area, your sacral area, this space that is left behind, what color of energy and light and healing energy would you like flooding into this area?
Yellow.
Beautiful. I ask archangels, Archangel Michael, Kuan Yin, Archangel Gabriel, to send beautiful healing, flooding light of yellow to this area. Every part of it that has been affected by this energy from this baby who was confused and was miscarried. And I send this beautiful light to this area completely and flood it so that every cell knows that this energy from the baby has gone and the baby is now back with source and can begin living its life. Very good. Very good. The baby is happy. I'm going to ask you to put your awareness again back into your body in this detached way and continue to scan it and tell me if there's anything that you feel comes up for you, anything at all, any part of your body that feels off or wrong. And let me know. I'm going to ask if there's anything that you feel might be blocking you, if you have a sense of where that might be coming from, and to let me know.
I think I'm blocking myself.
And where do you think you're blocking yourself from? Where?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel I'm blocking myself.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like there's an energy around you or within you that's holding you down? That's
No.
keeping you from allowing yourself to be connected with your higher self? It might just be a sense, it might just be a color, or you might think of a certain part of your body as you pass your awareness. You might have a sense of what might be holding you back, blocking you. perhaps in your throat or your head.
So,
Do you have a sense at all, Julie, that you have something's trying to block you from your mind?
I think there is, but I don't know what.
Okay. I suspect there's something blocking you in your mind too. And I'm just going to go ahead and work with that. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to intuitively ask that we put the net of light around Julie's entire body and Archangel Michael to do that. And any energy, any dark energy, any negative energy that's holding her back and preventing her from connecting to her true self here. I'm going to ask that this net be around all of this. And I'm going to actually ask the team of archangels to come in, all of them to come in and surround her and stand around her and before her and behind her. And as I count from 3 down to 1, I'm going to ask them to pull this energy that is holding her back, that seems to be elusive and not allowing her to connect. 3, everyone is in place. 2, pulling off this dark energy, this nefarious energy, pulling it off now completely from all areas of her body, from her auric field, from her chakras, all of the areas that it is holding onto and preventing her from connecting to herself and finding the answers that she is seeking. 1, completely up and out, and they are taking this energy up and away and up and out and back to source. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to flood Jilly's entire body with a golden white light completely in any areas that were blocked, in any areas that in her mind, in her auric field, anywhere in her body, all of the cells that were being held down to be open, to be flooded with this beautiful white golden light. Now I'm going to ask you if you could put your awareness back into your physical body and tell me if you have any pain, anything at all that you need to tell me about. Can you see that in your mind?
Yeah.
And as you look out and your eyes become focused on where you are, things become clear about where you are. And I'd like you to describe to me what you see right now. In your mind, as you look around, tell me what you see or hear or feel.
Can't see anything, but I can hear the sea.
Very good. So you can hear the sea. And I'd like you to walk towards the sea. Perhaps you're up high and you're looking down at the sea. Can you see that? In your mind's eye, look around.
I can see cliffs.
Very good. So you're up high on the cliffs. You can hear
No.
the sea. No.
I can see the cliffs above me.
Ah, very good. And are you there by yourself?
Yeah.
And look down at your feet. Can you see them?
No.
And are you in water? Are you standing on the beach?
Not sure.
How far away?
I can just see in front of me, far away. I can
Mm.
see cliffs.
Mhm.
I can hear the sea.
And if you look down at your hands in your mind, can you see your hands? Can you sense your hands in your mind? Perhaps it's not a visual picture, but you know your hands are there.
Yeah.
And if you know your hands are there, do you know if they're men's hands or ladies' hands or a child's hands?
The man's hand.
Very good. And if you look down in your mind's eye, can you tell me what you're wearing? The sense of what you're wearing. Or perhaps you're not wearing anything.
Shirt sleeves rolled up.
Very
Centre
good.
back.
Very good. And do you wear trousers or shorts?
Trousers.
Trousers. And in your mind's eye, As you look to the cliffs that are above you, can you look around in your mind's eye, have a sense of you being by yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. And do you have any idea in your mind's eye, a sense of how old you are?
About 40.
And you've brought yourself to this experience today. Your higher self wants you to see this today. And I would like to know why you were here, why you are sent here. What is the message, your sense of why you're here?
Don't know.
Are you this man? Are you observing this man, or are you this man? What is your sense about that?
It's a kind of sense of both.
And is the feeling that you have about this experience by the cliffs and you can hear the sea, is it a feeling of joy, or is it one of confusion or unhappiness?
Well,
Or
it's calmness.
it's calm? And is there any sense that you have, any knowingness that this is you in another time?
I think so.
Yes, very good. And perhaps you can have an idea, or if I could speak to your higher self, to say why you were shown this experience today. What is it that you need to see, or take away, or understand from seeing you as a man who is 40 near cliffs that are far away in the sea? What is it that you need to know? Is that important for you to know?
No idea.
Well, that's
I
okay.
don't know why I picked on that.
Perhaps it is just to show you you lived this life at some point. So we're just going to let that fade away. Yeah. That scene to fade away. And we're going to continue on our path. And I'd like you to now just drift and float along, just like you're looking down and around on a cloud, floating along. It's very calm. It's very peaceful. It's a lovely feeling. And as you're floating and drifting along, you get to the point where you slow down and you stop and you get down from your cloud. And as you stop, you look around and you have a new experience in front of you. And as you focus on that and have a sense of that in your mind, what would that look like, feel like? What is the sense of it? You know that you're safe.
I'm not getting a sense of a place, but I'm getting a sense of images.
Tell me about those.
I'm sensing horses. And for no other reason
Horses.
than a horse.
Horses. So you have a sense there's horses. And can you expand that and tell me more about that sense of horses? What else is around the horses, the sense that you have?
Fields and horses.
Nice. Very beautiful. And
Wide open spaces, really wide open spaces.
mhm. And can you have a sense that you are looking at these horses, these wide open fields?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And as you look down at your feet, tell me, do you have a sense of seeing or feeling or knowing your feet are there?
No.
You have no, do you have a sense that you have a body, or perhaps you're just a consciousness?
I don't feel I've got a body. I feel
Yeah.
it's weird.
Perhaps you're consciousness and you don't have a form. Would that be something that, go ahead,
Yeah, I'm just
a
with
form?
the horse, watching the horses
Very
running.
good. Oh, very nice. And what's your feeling about this? Is this a nice feeling? You said you felt calm.
It kind of feels like you just feel really free, just like not tied to anything, just really free.
And
I can hear the horses' hooves on the ground.
you can hear them running.
Yeah.
How lovely. And what's your sense about why you're there?
Don't know why. I think I just like it.
Perhaps it's to have your mind open up to the beauty of it and the freedom of it. And can you see anything beyond the field of the horses?
No, it's just like they're like running along plains.
Right?
Yeah.
Very good. And do you have any sense that there's any other forms or consciousness around you? Any other beings around you that are with you?
Only the horses. No.
Okay. I'm going to ask if I could speak to your higher self. Is that possible now?
Yes.
So am I speaking to Jilly's higher self?
Yes.
So tell me, what is it, the message that Jilly needs to hear about this experience with the horses? What is it she needs to know?
To free her mind.
To free her mind.
Yes.
Has her mind been locked down?
Yes.
And what's been locking her mind down?
She's blocking it.
She's blocking it. And how can she free her own mind? How can we help her with this?
She needs to meditate more. She needs to run with the horses.
She needs to be free. Okay.
This is why,
What do you mean?
if she chooses it,
Yeah. I'm not sure I understand.
it makes no difference if she chooses that path or another path.
Why?
Outcome's the same.
Okay. The outcome being that it's for her growth?
No.
The outcome being what then? I just need to understand so that she understands.
Whichever path she chooses,
Mm-hmm.
it's to support herself in the 3D. The final outcome is the same.
Okay. Now, I'm wondering if there's anything else that you would like to tell Jilly today, besides she needs to have another session to remove entities at another time. Did she?
Yes.
Okay. Did she have any entities removed today when we
Yes.
were doing the work? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm asking if she had this energy that was surrounding her within her body, was that removed?
Mostly.
Mostly. And do I need to do any more with that today?
No.
No. And did the baby that was in her abdominal area, did the baby get sent back to the light and released? Yes. Very good. And what about this energy that was in her forehead that was giving her a headache, that refused to talk and was afraid to leave? Was this an AI device?
Yes, it's been there a long time.
And is it gone?
Yes.
And is there any cables and all of that? That's all gone too? Is there any of, pardon me? No?
No.
The cables are still there?
On the left temple.
Okay. So I would like to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Zedkiel and the rest of the team of angels. I would like them to put this, first of all, to put Archangel Michael to put this energy, this AI device down the left, at the left temple, to please put that in the net of light. And I would call upon Archangel Michael to ensure that any cable and attachments in the left temple, this AI device that was in her forehead, if that can all be put in the net of light right now. Now I ask Jilly's higher self if I can speak to this energy, this AI device, if it's necessary for me to speak to it.
Yes.
Very good. So am I speaking now to this AI device that's in her left temple? This energy, I would like to go to her throat so that I can speak to it. Am I speaking to it now?
Yes.
Now, Julie, tell me, your higher self to tell me what color is associated with this device first.
It's grey.
It's gray. Very good. Now, this AI device I'm speaking to now directly, and I would like to know, what is it that you're doing in her left temple? And you were originally in her forehead. What are you doing there?
It's blocking.
Very good. Okay. So you're blocking Chili's ability to do what?
To connect.
To connect? To talk? What are you blocking the connection to?
To progress.
Okay. And how long have you been there?
Forever.
Forever. Okay, well, I wonder if you know that you don't have permission to be in Jilly's energy fields. Do you know that?
Yes.
Right. So today I'm going to actually ask the team of my friends that I work with to remove you because you're not, this is a free will universe and you don't have permission to be there. So you're going to go back to your own universe and I'm going to call upon the team to help me to do that. Do you understand?
Don't want to go.
Why?
Don't want to.
Well, you're going to be safe and no harm will come to you, but you're blocking this beautiful being called Jilly. You're blocking her to be connected to her higher self and to progress. So we can't allow you to stay there any longer, but no harm will come to you. So I'm going to call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadkiel. I'm going to call upon Uriel and Azrael and Archangel Raphael to all be on hand to help with this AI device to be removed, this gray AI device that has been in her left temple forever. So I'm calling upon the archangels to do that. I'm asking Michael to take this energy along with the other archangels up and out. And everyone is ready and surrounding this energy. And I call upon them to do so now. 3, everyone's ready and they're doing their parts. 2, removing this device, this AI device that's been there in Jilly's left temple. It's a cable. Any cables, any attachments, anything that she has attached to this device is now being removed, gently removed, up and out and up, being gently taken out of her left temple. And any cables that are attached that have been blocking her connection and her progress forever. One, completely taken out, completely up and out, taken out. Is there anything that you would have to say to Jilly, this one in the beds, before you are taken back to your own universe? Is there anything you have to say to her?
No.
Okay. And do you have anything, Jilly, to say to this entity?
No.
Very good. All right. I can see the archangels taking this energy and this AI device up and out of the universe. It doesn't belong in this universe. It's gone. And now I ask that this space that's been there now, because this AI device was removed, this space that's here now, I ask Jilly to tell me what color of energy, healing energy, would you like to be sent?
Blue.
Blue. Very good. Before we do that and flood the area, I would like Archangel Michael to cut any cables, any attachments, anything that was attached completely to this device that has been there forever and is now gone. This is cut completely, and we flood this area. Archangel Michael is flooding this area with this beautiful blue light. Very good. Now I call upon Jilly's higher self to step forward again and speak to me again. Are you there?
No.
Very good. And I'd like to ask if there's any other messages that you would like to give to Jilly today.
Yes. She needs to trust her instinct more.
Mhm. Now, is there anything else that you want to tell humanity or the world? Is there anything else that we need to know as a species that's going to help us? Because there's a lot of confusion and there's a lot of fear.
No.
There's nothing that you need to say to humanity today?
Not today.
Not today. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming through today. And I appreciate all your help today. And I would like to thank all the archangels and the higher beings that came through today